Today we're going to be looking at OBS Studio for screen recording. First, we're going to navigate to the obsproject.com website in your browser, where you'll be greeted with the download page. Here you can see that we have a Windows, Mac, and Linux download, and in this case we're going to be demonstrating Windows. We're going to hit Run to start the software. Once the download is complete, the program should start running. Here we're going through the wizard setup of OBS to install it on our computer. So we're going to go ahead and click through the wizard. In this case, we see that we do not have all the runtime components that were needed for this program. So we're prompted to download these before we continue. In this case, this particular computer is missing the Visual C++ 2017 redistributable files that we need to download. And we can download it straight from the OBS project website here. We're going to go ahead and run that. Now we're going to go through the installer of the Visual C++ binary. Again, we're prompted. Let's just agree with that and allow it to install. The installation is successful, so we're going to go ahead and rerun our OBS project installer. Click Next, agree to the license agreement, select where you want to install the program. The default is fine. Allow that to install. Now the program's finished installing. We can finish and launch OBS. When you first open OBS Studio, you'll see something similar to what you're seeing on the screen now. With OBS Studio, the key piece is what is known as scenes. Now, scenes is just a staging area to mock up what you want to record. The best way to demonstrate what this really means is by example. We're going to go ahead and add a new scene by clicking the plus button and naming our scene something appropriate. In this case, we want to capture our PowerPoint presentation. Now that we've added the scene, we need to add some sources to the scene. So let's go ahead and click the plus button under sources. Here we can see quite a few different sources. In this case, we want to just capture our PowerPoint presentation. So let's go ahead and click the window capture now. Let's name this something appropriate like PowerPoint capture. And now we can go ahead and select our PowerPoint program. Now that we've selected PowerPoint, leave all the other settings as they are. You don't really need to change those, and hit OK. The final step of composing your scene before you can start recording is to adjust this recording area. The recording area is just this black rectangle, and any of this shaded out gray area will not be recorded. You can go ahead and use your mouse to resize the capture device. And we can just resize to reposition and then resize again to get the full capture. We have now finished our scene just to capture our PowerPoint presentation. And actually we can go ahead and start recording right now. The second scene I'd like to show is a more complex scene where there is multiple sources at play inside. So I'm going to go ahead and click on our display plus webcam scene. Here you can see we have a display capture, which is capturing our current display, and our webcam capture, which is a small rectangle in the corner. This is easily set up by clicking Add, Display Capture, naming it something appropriate, and selecting which display you would like to capture. Once you do that, you can resize it as appropriate to fit the screen where you want it. You can then add a webcam capture, which is simply just through a video capture device input, and resize and move appropriately. In this case, we can be capturing our display while having our webcam in the corner. We can also move this around where we see fit and resizing as well.